Mission Viejo hits the road to play Trabuco Hills in boys volleyball. We got the highlights and more coming up next on South County SportsZone. Hello everyone and welcome to South County SportsZone. It's your home for high school highlights throughout South Orange County. We got a full lineup card for you this week. Baseball, boys volleyball, and lacrosse line out the show. We begin out of the baseball diamond, a Seaview League matchup at Aliso Niguel High School. It's the San Clemente Tritons taking on the Wolverines. Coach Gallatley, longtime skipper at San Clemente, avid skimboarder in his spare time. And that's Coach Craig Hansen leading the way for the black and teal for Aliso. Mike Erspammer starts for San Clemente versus Connor Etnier for Aliso. Bottom first, 2 on for Aliso. Brandon Tatch with a base hit to left. Nadolski slides home safe. RBI single, 1-0 Wolverines. Erspammer would walk in another run, then he would get Amata swinging to end the inning. Couple runs come across, it's 2-0 Aliso. Top of the second, Etnier delivers. Conrad, shallow pop-up. Hamada makes the catch, tosses to Etnier at first. They get the runner, they double up the Tritons to get out of the inning. Aliso would add another run, bottom of the second. Tatch blasts one off the left field fence. Nadolski comes sprinting home from first base. He scores. It's 3-0 Aliso. And in the bottom of the third, Tyler Covington to deep left. Hey now, home run. It's a low 5 at third, and Covington touches them all. 4-0 Aliso. Then later in the inning, Erspammer throws down to first. Pierce Brown makes the tag for the out, and they get the pickoff to end the inning. Top of the fourth, grounder to short. Aliso turns the 6-4-3 double play. Nice defense by the Wolverines. We go top of the fifth, and Brock Della Vedova goes yard. Hey now, home run. 2-out, 2-run homer. Tritons cut the lead in half. It's 4-2. Bottom five, Erspammer punches out Manley, swinging to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down. Then the top of the sixth, 2 outs, tying run at the plate. Etnier strikes out Seifert to end the inning. Some clutch pitching. Bottom of the sixth, Neville into pitch for the Tritons. He gets the strikeout to retire the side in order. We go top of the seventh, and the bats come alive for San Clemente. Kai Caesar, RBI double down the third base line. That knocks in Jake Wood. It's 4-3, Aliso by 1. Then with 2 outs and the bases loaded, Conrad gets the clutch base hit. Tying run comes in to score. Erspammer comes charging, sliding home. Looks like he misses the plate. There's some confusion. Jarrett Sabo, the Aliso catcher, well, he's going to tag the guy on deck. He gets the run that scored. He finally gets Erspammer. There's an ejection, and the final out is called. Boy, there's a lot going on there. We're tied 4-4. We're going to extra innings. Bottom of the eighth, 2 outs. Bags are full for Aliso. Hamada grounder to short. They throw to first. The ball is dropped. Zach Boynton scores the winning run for Aliso, and the Wolverines celebrate. Wow, exciting finish in that one. Final score, Aliso Niguel 5, San Clemente 4. Head over to Mission Viejo High School, non-league game between San Juan Hills and the Diablos. Cooper Hahn starts for Mission. Drew Nelson gets the start for the Stallions. Hahn was sharp from the start. He gets Kessler swinging for out number 1. Then he punches out Meeker with a heater for the second out. And Hahn would make it 3 up, 3 down, striking out Doyle for out number 3. Solid start there for the senior. Top of the third, 2 outs, and Tanner Kessler lost one into center. The ball drops in fair, and it's a double for Kessler, shooting an arrow. So runner at second at 2 outs, and Hahn gets Meeker for the second time. We're still scoreless after 3. Top of the 4th, David Reeves. He goes off the fence in left. And it's a stand-up double, and we're still shooting arrows. 2 outs now, and the bags are full. Hahn delivers again. Strikes out Corpus to get out of the jam. That's a big pitch. Still no score. Top of the 5th, Wyatt Hunt into pitch for Mission. 1 out, bases are loaded, and David Reeves, sac fly. Corbin Nichols tags up from 3rd. 1-0 San Juan Hills. So 2 outs, runners at 2nd and 3rd. The ball gets passed. Meeker sprints home. Stallions lead it 2-0. So still 2 outs, a pitch out. Voza tries to steal second. They come home. Doyle steals home. He's safe. And it's 3-0 San Juan Hills. Go to the top of the 7th. 1 out, 1 on for the Stallions, and Mission will turn the 4-6-3 double play. That'll end the inning, but the Diablos were unable to score in the bottom half of the 7th, and the Stallions get the win on the road. Final score on this one, San Juan Hills 3, Mission Viejo 0. Time to step aside for a quick break. More high school highlights coming up on South County SportsZone.
The greatest thrills and excitement are awaiting you right in your own backyard. The CIF Southern Section and your SoCal Ford dealers encourage you to go to a game at your local high school. Unbelievable action is right in your community. You'll be amazed at what you've been missing. Supporting your local school has never been more fun. Go to a game this week.
And welcome back to South County Sports Zone. We appreciate you sticking around. We have boys volleyball highlights coming up, but it's time to head over to Trabuco Hills High School. It's a non-league lacrosse matchup between the Mustangs and the Aliso Niguel Wolverines. It's Trabuco Hills out of the South Coast League. We're in the gray and white, hosting Aliso Niguel from the Seaview League in the black and teal. We'll pick things up here in the first quarter. Parker Comerford from behind the cage. He goes low and scores. That goal ties the game at 1 apiece. It's 1-1. The Mustangs would answer. Landon Schweer on the break. He gives it to Lowe. Lowe goes high and scores. It's 2-1. Trabuco Hills, end of the first quarter. We go to the second, and Tristan Lowe finds Williams on the quick hitter, and the Mustangs extend their lead to 3-1. Aliso would answer. Ryan Ricci slings a rocket, pulls the Wolverines within 1. It's 3-2 at this point. And then Schweer, the other way, makes a move, scores, gets the 2-goal advantage back for Trabuco. Mustangs lead it 4-2 at halftime. They're huddled up with that 2-goal advantage, and we go to the third. It's Core with a shot on goal, deflected and saved by Pincus. Good job between the pipes. More Mustang pressure, and this time Tristan Bassett gets the goal for Trabuco. They lead it 5-2. Then it's Trabuco on a breakaway. Kohar, he shoots, saved by Pincus. It's still 3-2. Nice job there. Later in the quarter, Miscue on the pass, back to the goalie. Nathan Perkins scoops it up. He scores. Aliso within 2. It's 5-3. The Mustangs respond immediately. Low to Kohar, and this time he beats Pincus. It's 6-3. Trabuco Hills has him doubled up. Wolverines would make a comeback. Ricci, spin move, splits the defenders and scores. That would pull Aliso within 1, 6-5, end of the third quarter. We go to the fourth. Landon Schwerer goes top shelf, and Trabuco leads by a pair again. It's 7-5. But Aliso would come back again. Tommy Smith, you can count it, slings it in, and it's 7-6. And Tommy would not be done. Smith uses his legs, and he finds a lane. And he shoots and scores back-to-back goals for Tommy Smith, ties the game at 7-7 at the end of regulation. We're going to overtime. And in OT, final seconds ticking away, Tristan Lowe gets the game winner for Trabuco. What a game between the Mustangs and the Wolverines. Very exciting finish in this lacrosse matchup. Final score, Trabuco Hills 8, Aliso Niguel 7. Non-league high school boys volleyball. Mission Viejo fired up in the white tops versus Trabuco Hills wearing the solid navy in this one on their home floor. First set action, Trabuco goes outside, Mission gets the save. They go outside to Peter C. Big kill shot. It's 7-3, Diablos. Later in the first, ball over to Trabuco. Beautiful set outside to Geisman. It's deflected out of bounds. Mustangs get the point, and they lead it 15-10. Christian Lee with a good set. Then on set point, it's Lee to Drew Johnson. He taps it over for the winner. Mustangs win the first set 25-17, and they're huddled up with Coach Moodhart talking strategy. Mission would start the second set strong. Mark Petersey bangs one down, and the Diablos lead it 6-0. Later in the second, Drew Johnson, nice serve, it's an ace, cuts the lead in half, 12-6, Mission on top. But the Diablos would pull away. Braden Brooks with the quick hitter. Big shot by the big 6'6 middle blocker, 21-11 Mission. Then on set point, Peter C. on the first attempt denied. He goes back to the well, he converts. Diablo wins the second set, 25-13. They tie the match 1-1, and they get some instruction huddled up with the coach. We go to the third, Mustangs with the save. They go outside to Collie. Spike deflected out of bounds. Trabuco gets the point. Mission does lead 8-7. Quick hitter by Grange, and then they're going to set up Grange again, and he gets the point. Mustangs lead at 13-11 at this point. Later in the third, Mission would take the lead. They get the block and the point. Diablo leads it 20-19. They're up by 1. Then on set point for Mission, Camargo, he sets Brooks, partial blocked. It's bumped out of bounds. And the Diablos win set 3, 25-23. They take a 2-1 lead in the match. And we go to set number 4. Collie receives for Trabuco. The set back to Johnson. Deep kill shot gets the point. It ties it up at 5-5. And then Trabuco would take the lead on this double stuff at the net, but Wyatt Anzerberger, Shea, and Topher Dill. 10-9 Mustangs. Johnson with the dig. McCaughlin to Lee, and Mission outside to Davis Howery. Diablos take the lead 18-17. And then on set and match point for Mission, the serve sails out of bounds, and Mission, they win the fourth set, 25-22. They win the match on the road.
Serve receive was really good for us in our passing. Davis Howery rised again on the pin. Mark Petersey had a great match for us. Our outsides were electric tonight, and that was largely in part by our middles pulling them up. Our libero, Evan McLean, is one of the best that we have in this league, and even the South Coast League. All of this has to be remembered for those people fighting cancer. God bless them. We pray for them tonight. What a special night Trabuco held. They're a class act. Moot, thank you for hosting us. Thank you.
We know a lot of guys on the other side, and we just brought that energy that we knew we needed to beat that team. I mean, that's a solid team. They're an all-around team. They do their job all the time. Minimize errors. We kept our serves in. I mean, our serve receive was really good tonight. I mean, we just did our job, and that was the short of it. Yeah, I think great game for us. Great win.
All class there, and a big win on the road for the Diablos, 3-1 over Trabuco Hills.
I know. It's so hard to say goodbye.
There's really no reason to cry. I'll tell you why. We'll be back next week with more high school highlights right here on South County Sports Zone. Until then, check out our websites, cityofmissionviejo.org/MVTV. Also go to avcity.org as well. From there, it's basically a direct link to the YouTube channel, which you're probably watching right now. We appreciate you tuning in. Just hit subscribe. We'll be back next week with more highlights right here on South County Sports Zone. South County Sports Zone is sponsored by Celebrating Life Community Health Center.